What is up, everyone? Today is Wednesday, which means it is my Transformers Day. Yay! This week's topic is physicals. I just had a physical last week, so I have some fresh memories of that, so I can talk about that. But basically just talking about what physicals are like for us. For me, I've never really liked them. I've only had 2 physicals being out as trans, and I'm kind of going to talk about both of them because they were both like a completely different experience. But even before coming out as trans, I hated physicals. The main reason is because you have to strip down, and I've never been comfortable with that ever. I'm going to talk about my last 2 physicals. The last one I had was last week, and then the physical before that a year prior. So that first physical, being out as trans, was kind of weird. I did all my communication through email with the coordinator of the doctors and stuff like that. I had asked, hey, I'm recently out as transgender and I'm looking for a doctor who's accepting and stuff like that. And I found one, which was good, but the information wasn't passed on that I preferred being called Josh and male pronouns. So that was really awkward to have to explain in the doctor's office. I went through all the email for the sole purpose of not having to out myself in the doctor's office, but I had to anyway, so that was kind of weird. I mean, she was really nice and everything, but it was still awkward to be yeah, so about that. So that was kind of weird. So comparing that to last week's physical with a new doctor, it was really awesome. Right off the bat, she wanted to make sure she got pronouns and everything right, which was great. She put a lot of emphasis on mental health, which I've never had a primary care doctor do. It's always been mostly about, eat healthy, all that stuff, basically a physical. And a lot of times physical, they neglect the mental state of it. So that was really cool that she was really into mental health and all that. So she said if I ever needed anything to just talk to her, which was really awesome. And I never had a doctor who was yeah, just if you need anything, you let me know, basically. I mean, doctors are always kind of like that, but mental health has never come up in any of my physicals until this year, which, I mean, it never really had to, I guess, but it was nice knowing that someone was there, and, kind of put 2 and 2 together. You get a transgender individual, you might want to check up on them, because like she said, the statistics are not great, so she wanted to make sure that everything was okay. And I am having some issues with mild depression. They've gotten a little better now that my hormone levels have kind of gotten a little better, so I mean, I don't want to go on any antidepressants, but she said if I ever need to, or if just talk to her. So that was really awesome. So I'm hoping from here on out physicals get a little better. I mean, I still have to strip down and all that, but again, that'll be a little better once I get the top surgery, which might be soon. We are hoping. One thing I do want to emphasize is as much as having a Pap smear sucks for us trans guys, they have to be done. If you have not had a hysterectomy, please get Paps, your regular Paps. I believe the recommendation is still every 3 years. I don't think it has changed yet. I believe it might be in the process of changing, but I have not heard anything yet. Even if you've had the cervical cancer shots, definitely get it, that set of 3 shots. I don't know if anyone's had that. It's Gardasil. So even if you've had that, still go get Paps unless you've had a hysterectomy, because I mean, as much as it sucks, you still have the parts, you still gotta get them checked out. It's the same thing for trans women getting prostate exams. You gotta do it until you get stuff removed. So big advocate for that, just plugging that in there. I was supposed to have one last week, but could not due to hormonal imbalances and fun stuff happening down there. So I'm going back in April to have that done. Maybe sooner, because I might be getting surgery in April, but I guess I'm kind of rambling at this point. So physicals suck because you have to get all undressed and stuff, but I'm hoping mine get better because my doctor put a big emphasis on mental health, which is great, And if anyone has any questions about how to prepare for your first physical being out as trans or anything like that, let me know in the comments or through the private message channels. I say this every week, so I'm just gonna plug all the links down in the description like always, and if you need to reach me, there's a way. And I will see you all next week.